Well, first of all,
We meet Liz Lenjo, teaching a media law and ethics class at the Strathmore University.
You have to show that it was justified.
Her petite frame and knowledge on the subject matter makes her gel easily with the students.
In Kenya, we don't directly have provisions of parody.
An advocate of the High Court, Liz specializes in intellectual property, entertainment, sports, fashion and media law. A space that she was pushed into when her love for the arts hit a snag while pursuing her bachelor's degree in law.
My ideal career would have been a dancer. But my parents thought, oh my gosh, the arts, there's no way our child is going to go into the arts, they'll be broke. So I continued dancing, singing a little bit here and there. Then when I was in university, I was doing my undergrad at Catholic University. They had Mr. and Miss Catholic University, and I thought, why not? Being a pageant queen back in the day when I was in university was very exciting. It came with a lot of opportunities, representing the university, working with a lot of campus brands. So that sort of put me out there. And as I was doing my modeling thing, I was now exposed to singing and I got a record deal, but then it went south because lawyers didn't understand the space. And then that now led me to start thinking about the legal space in the entertainment sector.
This need quickly led to a love for writing that essentially handed her the key to the world of intellectual property law.
When I realized there was no information, I said, oh, let's start blogging. And at that time I had met my husband and he was one of those pioneering bloggers. And I started talking about rights in entertainment space. Rights, entertainment even cuts across media. How do you handle yourself when you're doing a blog, when you're releasing your music? What do you need to consider? And those are the conversations I started having. At the time, I was the only female law blogger. And there were only 2 law bloggers, myself and IP Kenya. And then my blog was nominated for the Blog Awards Topical Blog of the Year twice, which was interesting because people don't like to read, especially law stuff. Kikao Law was born when people said, you know what, Liz, maybe now you should start representing us more. And I had done this pro bono for a while.
Kikao Law, a boutique legal services firm, was born 3 years ago to 2 young managing partners who are also former models, qualities that at times worked against them.
You look pretty, so people have decided pretty is not intelligent. We've even had clients just switch cancel, and then you get an email and they say, oh, facilitate so-and-so with the following information. And you're like, when did you fire me?
This 32-year-old was recently appointed as a member of the Competent Authority Tribunal established under the Copyright Act of Kenya, tasked with listening and determining copyright disputes between the Kenya Copyright Board and collective management organizations.
Then when we did the orientation with other tribunals, that's when I realized I was the youngest member there. And I even talked to the judiciary officials and I asked them, yeah, I know tribunals are about special skill and special knowledge. Is there anyone my age? And they said,
a mother, a wife, lawyer, part-time lecturer are just but a few of the hats that Liz wears. She attributes her achievements to mentorship.
I remember even just in university, having a mentor was almost impossible, especially for us women. I don't know why we are so averse to mentoring. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do it differently. I had male friends who have had mentors since we were in high school, and they're doing so well. And the kind of conversations that they have are impressive. And I said, I need to do that. And I need to be real also. Because mentorship is also about being real with your people. I mean, I can't just sell a success story and I'm not telling you about the struggles. I won't be doing you justice, yeah? So that's what I do with my mentorship. And I meet them from Facebook, Twitter. I meet them from class, at forums I speak at. I have like so many mentees. I even lost count, and most of them are not even lawyers.